Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're here with Kuma, and we're back with Hellblade, the game that gives us the feeling of what it's like to have psychosis. And going by what we've seen so far, I think we've all overlooked mental health a little bit. But yeah, this is quite an eye-opening experience to say the least, and I still can't believe that many people go through these struggles on a daily basis. Yet the rest of us are completely oblivious to it, and despite all our advances in technology and medicine, we understand very little. So, yeah, shit got real. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. We just finished Odin's trials last time. Got his blade, or at least we think we got his blade, because he doesn't seem to be massacring all those things, as you would imagine the blade of a god to do. So I have a feeling it's just another regular old sword that she sees as Odin's blade. But I see Sumugi, Frick, Central Hawk, and Mariano. And Natalie. Sup, sup, sup. And here we are, just back where we were, where we finished Odin's trials on the tree with the hanging bodies. I do believe the bodies are there. I don't believe this is the Sword of Odin. It doesn't seem to be working like the Sword of Odin, and we just did a whole hell sequence in order to get it, and as you can see, the corruption is all the way to her shoulder. Fun times. Hopefully we don't have to restart this thing. Hopefully I can somehow survive. Somehow. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Let me see if I can fix up chat while she's walking, because I want to have everyone's chat on the screen in case we get hit with a copyright thing, and the chat is the first thing to go if we get hit with a copyright thing. Because what they do is they disable the chat. I don't know why. Okay, I'm slowly getting into it. Slowly getting into it. We won't be back into it until we do the first fight, though. The voices are back. Wait, are we heading back this way? I thought we came from this thing.
We're back.
The voices are back.
We found you. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore.
So how's life?
We were worried. We're here to help you. You need us.
I'm not going through this, so I have no complaints. But life's pretty good so far.
We're here to help you.
I would like to think.
You can trust us. Trust us. Senua, it's us. We won't leave you. Hello. Don't leave us. We're here to stay. She needs us. She needs us. She needs our help. She always does. We found her. We found her. We found you. Here she is. We're back.
These voices, man.
We'll look after you. Don't.
As you see, I've been streaming like crazy the last few days, so it's a nice feeling.
She's
And I
safe
believe
now.
tomorrow, the day after, I'll start up with work again for the week, which is 3 days.
You've done so well, Senua. Come so far. Listen, Senua. Listen. You've done so well. Listen to us.
Okay, so the voices are giving me positive reinforcement, which is a real upgrade from what they've usually been doing.
We'll help you.
You've been dead?
We're here to help you. We'll help you go even further than you've been before. You don't have to do this alone.
I hope to God I'm going the right way. I should be going the right way. I don't remember down this way originally. Otherwise the voices I don't think would continue. You gonna get some coffee? Now you're just making me jealous. Why do I feel like I've come from this way? Hope I'm not going the wrong way.
I'm not listening.
Okay, this was some sort of bridge. Thought we came from this way. Okay, here we go. Something's gonna happen. It wouldn't just give us a door without something. Definitely going the right way. That's an achievement. We've made it so far.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
I like how they imply that dragons are bad. Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. What is bulimia?
It can see you,
It?
but you can feel it.
Did that?
It can see you,
Oh God, what are we doing now?
but you can feel it.
God.
Behind the door.
What is it? She can feel it.
No,
Don't open the door.
no, go in.
Turn
Don't.
back.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Keep going. She can't make it.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
So the shadows are the enemy here. So anywhere where the shadow is bad here. The exploring is basically impossible. We just need to make sure we don't.
It's locked. Torch. Get the torch.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Oh, right, it's a mental disease.
It's a trick.
She knows that. Does she? What is that voice?
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them.
What the fuck?
But he's gone now.
But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they
please.
want me with them.
Stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming.
Senua, help me. Help. Get me out of here. Don't go.
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
So her father abused.
When it started, when her mother lost her smile, her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Sin Bell. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
The voice is different from Senua, but then at the same time her father was abusing her mother and her. Jesus Christ.
The beast has been here. Everywhere. It must be through here. There's water. Keep going.
Like, all these sounds are basically in her head. That's the freaky part. I hope we don't lose the fire.
She'll have to go under. She has to. The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out.
There's light in the distance.
She has to keep going. Go towards the light.
She can make it through.
Oh god.
She can't do it.
Where do I go on?
The light's gone
Now I
out.
have to run. Run, 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 run.
Run! Get through it as quick as
Run,
you
run, 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 run. You can't afford to die again.
can. The panic is here.
My god, it's like that thing when you're a little kid and you're afraid of the dark. And I'm not trying to insult Senua here, but you basically just run for a room with the lights on thinking there's something in a dark room. Like, if there was something in a dark room, why would I stop following you there? But like, that little logic test doesn't exist. Binge eating is often followed by purging. I hope I don't die in these sequences. I really need.
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms. Stay. You're safe in the light.
Stay here forever.
She's stuck. She has to move. Get the next light. Go, run.
Oh great, this is not even a light.
Look. Fire. Oh, there's fire. How does she get it? Fire. She has to go towards it. The light.
She won't make it in the darkness again. She's too weak.
It's bloody brutal how much of an effect the dark is having on her.
There's the torch. Take it. It'll keep you safe. See, she can find the room. She can find it. Keep the light. See it. She has it. Where is it? Now you're free to search.
Poor thing.
The light will keep us.
Even the dark is like hell for her.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
I love that I'm learning about Norse. I think the shadow of it works or something. Gate might have been part of it.
The roots. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they?
She can't see them.
She's look. Use your eyes.
What? Your update is ready, your PC needs to restart. No! What the fuck? I never told it to update my PC. Windows 7 keeps forcing its updates on me like it's... Jesus Christ.
Symbols are pointless.
I hope it doesn't screw up my internet. Okay, there's some rooms.
This is just another trial.
Just another trick.
Like the symbol's there, but I need this one. See, it's this one. No wait, it's the other one.
You think you know, but you don't.
See?
Or is she?
Dillian is dead.
But they don't want to let me do it. Maybe I have to do the other rune first. Anemic? I really wish there was something I could do to help, but I don't know how. Runes are gone. I swear this is one of them. That I can't switch between the runes to do it. Maybe this is the wrong order to do it. Yeah, this one's like the other one. Like the little thing on the far left. You know what I mean? Maybe this wasn't supposed to be done first? Doesn't make sense. Oh God, if I'm stuck. Did I trigger something that I wasn't supposed to trigger? That's why they're not showing? Or what did I do? Like, it's not appearing. Like, it appears here. When I get closer, these things disappear. See? Like, the reflection in the water makes it look like the ladder, but it doesn't let me do it from here. You know what I mean? Shows me the other symbol. Like, you can see the reflection in the water, right? It looks just like the far left ladder. Or maybe it counted it as we found it. I don't know. So if I come back here later, it's already lit up. But she'll lose the light and then she'll have to run through either way. Kinda sucks to be her at this point. I hope this doesn't get me killed because there's no light on the other side. It's not like she could put the torch in a corner of this thing, but... The hell? How do I... Okay, it doesn't let me through. Okay, now it doesn't let me through. So I definitely have to do that before progressing. There's no way to progress without doing this one. Usually the screen lights up when you're nearby to it. And it used to light up here after we turned everything... Before we turned everything on. What if they want me to turn it off? I can't turn it off, can I? Of course not. They wouldn't let us glitch this so that we can't do it. That would just be silly, so... I can't rotate these letters? Like, one of them's right here. And just like that, I'm somehow stuck. I can't fix this. I can't push this. It's clearly here. Look at the thing with the light. If it's not there, then I'm just gonna have to quickly Google it because I might be stuck here for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe you have to go on top? And it's very odd. I can see the reflection of the water. Okay, we just unlocked that. We'll remember that thing. We can always come back. Hell is that? The door.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Okay, so that's the first one. For whatever reason. Can we view it from here or something? Oh, that's the light for that one. Gotta view it from an angle. Hey, if I just light up all the pyres, I should be fine. It also shows where I've been. Welcome to doing puzzles. And then the story is going to get very heavy. The gameplay is going to get very challenging. Can't remove this chain. Okay, so we could go that way. We'll figure out that last one at the end, I guess. I swear it's got to be that reflection of the water. What else could it be? Get it from an angle.
She can sense it. Shh. She did. She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the fires.
Okay, so there's just a bunch of bodies. Maybe this was like a pit. See, there's a symbol here. Ah, crap! Hey, I kept away. What the fuck? What the hell? I even dodged. What the hell? This guy's just... This is the guy I hate the most because there's like no room here. What the hell? Oh, come on. Don't let me die here.
She's injured. She can still do it.
Why isn't she dodging when I press X? She's supposed to dodge. Senua, stop being fucking retarded. Come on. Okay, so now this thing is invisible. And it's such a tight quarter. Oh, come on.
Focus now. Focus. That's the
Oh, come on.
defend yourself. Nobody
Are they all dead now? Please.
You can't go anywhere without the light. Take the torch and move.
Jesus Christ. I read that if you forgot to light one of the lights, it can be game breaking, but I think that is not broken for you. I lit up the lights. And I took the light. It's not like I didn't take the light. I definitely took the lights. Like, this is one of the symbols right here. Like, here it is.
She has it.
She did it. She's done it. Well done.
One more to...
It reminds her of the ice.
It says one more to find, so that implies that I have the other one. So it didn't give me that...
Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
That means that I have the first one. It just didn't show me that thing. Bit odd. Doesn't open. Yeah, it's just odd. It told me one more, which means I have the first one, but it just didn't show me that little, like, zoom-in sequence where it says you have it. But it's fine, I guess. The room which is dead. It must be all the way on the far end. That sequence came out of nowhere, and the thing is I couldn't dodge properly. I kept doing X, but it must have been a small room, which is why that happened. Yeah, the symbol's just gone again. Game just saved? They're definitely not going that way. Game saves here, so it's a checkpoint. Not here. Gotta be in here. Yeah, see, two of them are lit up. One of them isn't. This is a maze on its... And clearly this is where we had that fight. It's like the prison torture room, clearly. That's why there's all these bodies here. Wouldn't like to be living in the medieval times, that's for sure. No hopping down, that's for sure. That's the one that's the room we hop down to. The place we unlocked. where we went down. What if we go up? What if we go up? Okay, we're on to something.
Just going out. No, it's not. It's gonna run out soon. She hasn't got much time. It's gonna burn out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again.
Here we go. I hope I don't have another combat thing here. There we go.
There it is. You have all the roots.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother. Use her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
That voice is a son of a bitch. I'm gonna quickly timestamp that as all puzzles complete. It took us 30 minutes, but we completed them. Mountain puzzle complete. Okay, so I have a feeling that we might have a boss fight now.
Good. It's open. I have to go through. She can get her mother out. Our mother doesn't exist. Where is
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
What the fuck? Run, for fuck's sake! I can't run any faster than this. Jesus.
What have you done? You've lost it. It's over.
The darkness is back. Lost him. You've lost him. Get to the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father's
Told you.
while you pined for Dillian.
Oh god, I don't want to watch child abuse.
Remember the darkness, Senua. The beast is bringing it back.
What the hell?
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillian.
Poor thing. Even her own father abused her. This is fucked up. Shit as parents. I hate this. Why are parents so shit? Ticks me off. Did she, like, crawl past this thing? Wouldn't, like, the skull crack if it fell that far on, like, rocks? I mean, I know the human skull is tough, but, like, that's a big fall. Like, it would at the very least dent, right? Okay, so I got chased. Pick up a torch.
Now she has the light. Keep going. Give the light.
So who was here recently if there's all these torches here?
Beast is down there. No. She knows the beast is down there.
Well, we have a boss fight either way. We gotta accept that.
You're never safe from it. You can feel
I mean, we at least made it to this boss.
She's guarded.
I'm just worried about dying. Oh my god, another puzzle.
The torch alight.
Oh, water. Chills down my spine. These guys, Jesus, that would have sucked. Imagine starving to death in one of them. What the fuck? Oh, come on. I'm really curious as to who these guys are. She's clearly got a few Vikings in her head. Where did she meet them? I mean, she's using them as the enemies in her mind, but clearly they must be based on something. So maybe this is how she envisions Vikings, or these are like a pair of Vikings she went up against at some point in her life. What the fuck was that? How does this blade light up like that? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, come on, buddy. Okay, I gotta take the first one out. Second one can't attack me till the first one's... Oh, come on. I hate my life right now. Don't die, fuck's sake. I hate these tight quarters. It almost makes that hell sequence seem easy. And she's injured, so she's not moving as well. Oh, come on! Get up, get up, get up, get up. He's got nowhere to maneuver. She's got nowhere to maneuver back, that's why she's getting hit. come on.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Focus now.
Oh.
Focus. Now. Behind you.
Oh, fuck me.
Behind you. She will die.
Oh wow, you can kill him in that form? Fuck! Oh, it's like that bloody hell sequence all over again. Where was I? Okay, this door needs an R. Maybe she's seeing Vikings as her inner demons. I wonder if she can burn them. You're at work? Yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow. Okay, this is where we came from. Not so fun time with demons. Create a shadow or something? Everything in this game has some sort of meaning, so maybe lighting that up is the shadow we use. Maybe. You guys have hot chocolate? I'm jelly. Bloody jelly. That's what I am. Maybe that's the R. Yeah, I sort of see an R. Oh, come on. Take that as my R. That's more like it. Alright, at least this one wasn't like... what was even the point of that? It was like a door for the sake of having a door. Like, that was easy as fuck. Can I timestamp that as another door? I probably should. At 44 minutes. Door open. Can you have some chocolate? I'd like some chocolate too, please. Aw, oh, come on. I have no choice, do I? Run, 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 run. Her father was an abusive asshole.
She never, ever listens. Why didn't she listen to him? Trying to help her.
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbo was right.
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness.
By getting her to commit suicide, her father was the fucking ill one.
And now everybody has to. Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. So weak. She should have known. She should have. Why doesn't she know? What will she learn?
has Dillian's soul, and it will take it.
Another
Never
puzzle.
give it back. She can search and search, but she will
Oh, fuck me.
She's let the darkness in.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
The beast knows
To be a creator, you have to be a little evil.
she's falling for it. Plays into his hands.
You could at least throw the rope down for herself before she jumps in. Oh, fuck me. That looks like a boss arena. Well, it's like a pit where they threw all the bodies, but like, you get what I mean.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rian wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rian before Rian kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rian, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
The darkness will kill you.
I would really want a hot chocolate right now. That would be so nice. It's kind of like this thing.
Your mother was weak like you are. Her mother was weak like she is. The darkness took her, takes it. It's just a matter of time.
She just lets the darkness in and lets it take over.
You've got to be strong,
Just like her.
It's gonna go off here, but the question is, where's my light? Where's the light? Don't tell me I'm running into darkness!
Get through so she has to do it. Get up! Get up!
Okay, thank God for that. There was plenty of light there, but okay. Oh, hanging dead body. I can't see shit! How does it? What the fuck? Oh fuck, we failed. Oh fuck. How am I even supposed to see where I'm going? How far is it? Eh? The fuck? Does it slowly come up or something? Spreading, right? It's right then. I think it's that, but I don't think it's that. And why the fuck is I think it's slowly going up though. I mean, usually it's all the way up to a... Does this mean that this is not a thing?
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak.
I don't know why the corruption went down. I'm not complaining, but like I don't know why it went down.
Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild, the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heals the Antagonist. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
The answer's right next to the door. Why are we going this way? There's a light there. There's a light! What the fuck? There are two options. You can try to make the sticks match from that side of the waterfall or from the other side. Okay, her corruption just went up a little bit. Why the fuck did it reset? Why the fuck did it reset? I have no idea. It's got like... Did a tuner really hack the game for us? Like, what the fuck? Because, like, by all means, we should be dead right now. See, from the other side of the waterfall, it's death. How do we match it here? This doesn't work. You run, you're dead. So... what sticks do I match? Yeah, I can't match that here. And where does that bridge go? Like... go this way? Wait a minute. Where the bridge is?
She's lighting a torch.
So this is the bridge.
She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking?
Go through the waterfall and look to the wood sticks from that side. Yeah, but if I go through the waterfall, I have to first run because the beast's following me. Maybe the game know you are alive streaming. I don't want you to start over. What the fuck? That would be the trip. Oh my god, I just got the chill down my spine just thinking of it. Dude, that's so trippy. Don't do that. Oh my god, I'm getting chills down my spine just thinking about that. That is the creepiest shit.
She can do it.
Yeah, now I'm fine.
Up. What are you doing?
Okay, now we did it properly. Okay, now we're good. Wow, these guys were both like tied up and put behind bars, like double whammy. It's gonna be a shadow, isn't it? Always the fucking shadow, isn't it? I'm in the light, fuck off. Oh, I should have turned on the first one. Okay, gotcha. What, the beasts only chase you if you run? Are you serious? So what, if I just walk, it doesn't give a fuck? Like, make up your mind. What the fuck? Okay, third door's open at 56 minutes. At what point do we just go down to the pit and fight the giant monster?
Dillian. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Okay, this is gonna be a boss fight.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart.
Wait, I got this one already.
Rain wants Fafnir's gold.
I want the full story. Fuck off, I got the previous one. Where's the
Sigurd
previous?
should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did.
That is central.
And wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
Naturally. This was probably a poop hole. Here we go. Fuck it. Poop hole of bodies. Ah, what the fuck? They're not real, 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 they can touch me, they can't hurt me. They're not real. Goes down my spine though. So did these like corpsey people crawl here, try to get out? Is that the situation? They threw them half alive? Torch is gonna go out.
I hear you. I'm coming for you.
Ah, fuck.
I'm coming.
Of course. I'm not running, 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 I'm not running. See, I'm not running.
Can you see it? Lilia, I see you. Run.
No, I'm just walking, I'm chill.
The beast has Lilia.
Ah, fuck!
You're not taking it from me.
This is like the shit we encounter in Australia.
No. I am leaving with him.
Turn your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
Okay, how do I fight this? Let's see. Is it left-footed or right-footed? I don't know. Left clawed or right clawed, I guess. Is this like a boar? A two-headed, two-horned boar? Where is the fucking light? use my mirror? Do I now have a portable torch? Get up!
She won't make it.
Okay, so hitting it with the mirror worked. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Here, kitty? Uh-oh. I think I made it mad. Ah! Here, kitty, 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 kitty. You don't have a long reach, do you? Ah, crap. Hey, I don't like the dark as much as you do, but like... Ah, stupid thing. So I have to do damage to it with the mirror on in order to progress out of this stupid thing. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Save your... Oh, fuck.
It's not over. It's not over. You keep going. Quickly get up. They're coming.
Up, 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 up. Okay, so I've got the light now in case he does that thingy.
Then she's injured. She can still do it.
That was forgiving. He gave me a few seconds. Oh, fuck you. Run in there. Get up. There it is. Somewhere there. Crap. Now it's charging. Go, 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 go. And let me guess, now we're playing in the dark. Yeah. Are you damaged? Oh, fuck yeah! Suck it! Ah, okay. That worked. Somehow. Ah, crap! Where's she swinging? I'm surprised she didn't cut her own leg off.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand. Cold and cruel.
Ooh.
He tried to fix her with his rituals. Kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness. Or the monster that her father had.
Oh, her hand came back.
She couldn't fight them both. And so she left. Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this.
How the fuck?
All this time, I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me into the mountain to trust him as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know. She's come this far.
What the fuck? So we made it all the way back up. Where are we now? Wait, would I have maybe missed something? Is there maybe one of those rune stones? I want to hear the full story. I don't want to miss one of those rune stones. Wait, how'd she get here? Okay. Oh god, this is some amnesia level music right now.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods.
Oh, so many chills. Ah.
I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
So I have to look at these things from an angle to get the bridge built.
She has to kill Hela. It's the only way. Now she has Odin's. She can do it.
Ah.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous.
Climb?
She has the sword. She is rooting. She must defeat Hela. There is no way she can defeat Hela. She must. Hela is powerful. She must.
If I look at it from an angle.
Hela has Dillian's soul. She
fight or she must go.
Find another way.
There is no reason.
There has to be another way. She can't fight. Turn back.
She must fight.
My god, these voices are driving me nuts.
Is she strong enough? She's strong enough. Are you strong enough? She's strong. She can't. You're strong enough. No, she's not.
Senua is strong.
Yes, she is. She is not strong enough.
Hella has defeated.
Shut up!
She can barely walk.
Hella gave you the rot.
Look at your arm. Look what Hella's
Oh crap, it's back to my shoulder.
this way. You can't let it go now. It's the only way. She can see it.
The bridge.
She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken. She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before.
She can't fix it.
She's done it before.
She can.
Didn't I just fix the left?
Again. How can she fix it? How will she do it?
There must be
So
a way.
you have to try.
She'll never
Do I just have to look at the bridge and it fixes itself? Okay. Like, at what point can we do a logic check that you can't just materialize objects with your eyes? You know what? Fuck it. This whole game is in my mind. Fuck it.
She can see it.
the bridge.
She can't cross the bridge.
It's broken. She has to fix it.
It's too dangerous.
She's done it before. You have to fight her.
Be powerful.
The final battle.
Oh, so we're at the final boss after this. Holy shit.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit. It's just one bridge.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it?
We mean,
Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
She can do it. She can still see the secrets of the gods. She can think differently.
I am so like, yeah, just chilly down my spine.
She must see. She has the
So is she not afraid of the dark anymore? Can I like just go in the dark, or do I need to grab torches again? Wait a minute, did we almost get that little angle? Clearly some stuff here. One of the things. Subtitles are the best. They do really help, yes. Especially when you have like a dozen voices.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Okay, so this doesn't work. Maybe this way. There's something down here. Oh god, when I see a checkpoint, I know there's like an enemy or some shit coming for me. How do you spell his last name? Loki? I don't know. He was adopted by Odin, wasn't he?
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
Books. Another torture place. Oh. Shouldn't remind you of Marvel. Well, Marvel basically took names and inspiration from Norse mythology, so like I'm sure it would remind you a little bit of it. It'd be weird if it didn't, considering they have an Odin, a Loki, and a lot of other things. You do know Stan Lee took a lot of acid while he was in high school and university, right? That's where his idea from Marvel came from. It was a giant drug trip. It was a drug addict. I hope you realize this. That's where all his creativity came from. Lots and lots of drugs. Ah! Fucking motherfucker. Gonna kick your fucking ass, you stupid motherfucking no chivalry motherfucker. So at the same time, like a porn star. Got you like a fucking fish, you stupid motherfucker. What does that even do? Does that even power up my sword? Doesn't do shit, does it? I like how his sword has a big chip in it. I think his sword can actually break after a while, actually. It's a bad way to fight, though, breaking his, like, shield, I mean. Anyone notice how the music stopped? Fuck this! I want that guy. Now I want you. And I will always want you. You know you've played this game too long when you're not actually freaked out by these things anymore? He's got some God of War like drawings on him. Oh, how did he? You dead? Finally! Yeah, at least we had some space.
What will she do? How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does Helen keep it?
Apparently those are now considered normal mobs. They throw them into the mix with all the other ones.
She get it? No. She cannot bargain with Helen. She's not strong enough to kill Helen. What does Helen want?
Wait, did we just come down the way we can?
Bargain with Helen. What does Helen want? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No. Soul's wanting. She'd rather. It's worth
So she wants to sell her soul now?
But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior soul. What more could she give? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can feel hands climbing up her arm. She can find her. She can fight her at Ragnarok. She's a warrior. She's come this far. Hela will want to fight her. The soul is valuable. Hela. She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest.
Did I already do this one?
She can get his soul back.
Is that why I had to fight the guys? Because I did this one?
She can do it.
I don't remember before that combat sequence.
Fight for it.
Few have come this far.
She can finally put him to rest.
What if she falls at the final hurdle?
She won't.
Then Hela will take both their souls.
She will defeat Hela. It's all for nothing.
If she doesn't save Dillion, the soul will be eternally
I
damned,
must have done this one.
He'll stay here forever.
being tortured.
No. No. She'll stay here forever. She's stuck.
These voices, man.
She will join Dillion in Hela. What happens if she saves Dillion's soul?
What happens to Senua?
The doubts will take her anyway. She can't win.
There's nothing she can do. She'll be stuck in the darkness forever, whatever she does.
She'll lay him to rest. She'll take his soul and she'll bury him.
She will lay to rest. No.
Hela will take her soul.
She'll be eternally captured by the darkness.
This is her sacrifice.
This is what she was made to do.
No, she can save him and she can get away. She can lay him to rest.
She can't.
Yes, she can.
She came from this way, right?
From the darkness.
She's a warrior. She's come this far. Few have come this far.
But
She
the
didn't-
darkness is in her.
Don't listen to them.
The darkness is who she is. Without the darkness, she's nothing. She's
These voices are really gotta take a fucking break. Where we came from? Question. I think it is. We entered from here. And the last boss fight's gonna be weird. The last time we saw Hela, she was a giant baby. What a weird thing. How the hell am I supposed to fight that? Okay, the voices have stopped. That's one good thing, I guess. Okay, so if we came down here and going straight up is one of the things we've already done. We went up that way, and that was the set of stairs. Okay. We did that one. Is there anything here we can do? Clearly nothing. You know, angels and demons are annoying. Yes, they are. I don't think any of those ones are angels, though. They're annoying as shit. And that real loud one is definitely a demon voice that, like, represents a dad or something. We gotta get to whatever the hell that one is. It's not like she can just rush and leap across this. Can she? No, we shouldn't do that. That's one way to get yourself killed. We need to go up there. So gate, possibly. Won't let us go. If we did a downstairs one, there's got to be some upstairs stuff. There's got to be more up here then. That's the only way. We did this one from up here. We did this one. There's got to be one on the right side. Your PC is ready. No! I don't want to update my PC. Like fragments. Do I need to be in a higher position to see them? Where else can I go? Do I have to fix a bridge downstairs to go upstairs? What is this? If anyone knows, by all means, tell me. Where the hell do I go? Anyone? Because there's nowhere here to go. Am I supposed to start crossing the bridge and something will happen?
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it. There's the door. She aligns herself.
Well, I can't make that jump. I guess this one's from there. How do I get there though? Oh, that was Garmir. We must have fought Garmir, yes. I'll write that down. G-A-M-R. No, it's G-A-R-M-R. R-M-R. Yeah, the puppy, as you call it. Or do we maybe look up to get this thing? These things are invisible. I don't think anyone can be... What the fuck? Oh, really? I'll go suck my dick. I think we've worked it out. The door here. This thing's a pain in the ass. Who wants to bet we get another fight?
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures.
Okay.
Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Loki sounds like an asshole. And he also seems to have sex with a lot of animals. Someone explain that shit. Guess I have to run. Maybe this is the final one and then we fight Hela? Helia? Whatever you want to call her. You know, I haven't even watched those Marvel movies. I might have seen maybe half of the first Thor movie. I just didn't really enjoy them. Guess it's not my thing. Ah, fuck me. I remember you. We haven't seen each other for a while. How you been doing, buddy? You been good? Ah, still working on that weight loss, I see. Oh, you haven't gotten wig, have you? Gone a little slow, buddy. How's it going? You gonna charge me? How's that bull face working for you? That's a nice axe you got there. That's it, head first. That's how you do. Oh, you brought a brother. Great fun. Didn't know you had a twin. Well, the more the merrier, I say. Oh, you hit a girl. That's fun. Really? Leaving so soon? What a shame, buddy. As I was saying to your brother, you should really not skip your cardio day. Not really good for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, being tough and, you know, having a big chest is good and all. But, you know, you're kind of slow. Oh, hello.
Focus is the only way. Focus. Focus.
Hey, I never knew I could slice as I go on the side. What did I just hear? Leave Loki alone. He just needs some love. Sounds like he's getting plenty of love from his pets. Come on. Is it complete? Can we go kill the goddess of the underworld now? I like how Loki's like, I'm unhappy with my life. I'm gonna fuck up everyone else's. He's just like a bratty child. An adopted bratty child that's unhappy. Doesn't help that this corruption is on our shoulder now. Maybe we got lucky with that thing. Ah, it's done. Good for me. Oh, the feeling of satisfaction. Can we take a quick 1-minute break? So, we could go in there nice and fresh. I wouldn't want to go and fight the goddess of the underworld without a bathroom break. That would just be awkward. I don't think she would wait for us. Do you guys think? Let's take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. You guys were talking about hot chocolate and stuff. I just needed to, like... He's going through his emo stage. I needed to get a coffee and a ice cream to, like, give myself a little bit of sugar for this. But let me just, leave Loki a room. He needs some love. He needs to bring forth Ragnarok and live. No, he's going through his emo stage. He's like 16, 17 in mid-garden age. No, I didn't go to poop. I went for a coffee. It's been a minute he's taken a poop. I need some sugar. Oh my god, this is fucking delicious. This is like a Cornetto collaboration with Melissa, which is or Melissa, which is a really famous award-winning ice cream place. And for like $5 you get like 4 of these at the supermarket. They're on special. It's like peanut butter, chocolate, vanilla. Not peanut butter, but peanuts. I usually love like the stronger flavors, like caramel, cookies and cream, salted caramel, you know, things like that. But this is amazing. Yeah, the one yesterday was like a coconut mango one, which is something I usually wouldn't have. But because I usually don't eat fruity sweet things, it tastes so much sweeter. I think I've hit that age that my taste buds are changing, because typically I never liked fruit as a kid. Now I took a poop. I mean, if I had a freezer and a coffee machine in my bathroom, why would I need a kitchen? You don't know if mixing hot and cold is good? Probably not. But the bitter coffee makes the sugar taste that much better. But true story. Imagine if going, like, not true story, but like, imagine going through this shit, right? With these like, what the fuck? This place is probably absolutely empty. Or she's walking into some abandoned stronghold held by Vikings. Like, what the fuck is gonna be through that door? Think about it for a minute. She's encountered nobody so far, but there's been pyres and fires everywhere. There's clearly someone around. Question is, who's she gonna encounter? Is it gonna be some Vikings? What the you know what I mean? Like, we haven't seen a single actual person in this game yet. We've seen a bunch of bodies. Lots of bodies. What happens if she encounters an entire Viking army behind this door? Think about it. Wouldn't be out of the question. What if she encounters Ragnar behind this? That would be fucking epic. Imagine a game in which they get the actor for Ragnar to put his face in a game as a Viking and you have to fight him. That would just be epic. Like, I know it would just be, you know, like a little cameo nod, but like, it would be amazing. Probably not the game for it, but like, you know, behind the door, her traumas and remorse. Yeah, but who's lighting up all these fires? Like, these fires aren't going to light themselves, and they're not going to continue to burn for days at a time. It's a ghost? I'd be more freaked out by that than anything. I think whoever she encounters is not going to be a human. In this game, definitely not, but at the same time, even if she encounters a human, she might perceive them as non-human. This is some pretty severe psychosis. She's seeing things, hearing things, feeling things, smelling things, I would guess. A really strong ghost. Definitely wouldn't be Loki. But he is the god of illusions, isn't he? Isn't Loki the god of illusion or something? I thought I heard them mention that. What is Loki a god of, actually? Because from my understanding, he was, he's like half troll, like half ice giant. Really strong trauma and remorse. Could be. It's looking at that door. I'm really lucky we made it this far and we didn't get forced to restart yet. It would really suck getting this far, getting one attempt, and then dying and then beginning again. Or it would really suck if you die to a mob or a bridge or something just before the last boss. All good, Central. You came back just in time. The final boss is supposedly just behind this door. We're getting prepped for it with caffeine and sugar. Loki's the god of trickery. Yeah, he's a real asshole going by what they've said about him. He gets an immortal god killed. He starts the apocalypse. He breeds with animals. Like, what the fuck, Loki? Can't you just, like, find some nice girl and settle down? It's not that difficult, mate. Her arm is all the way to her shoulder. Like, that's to her shoulder. I hope we... Oh, fuck, it's even beyond her shoulder. It's already gone to the chest area. See? That's probably one more death. It's almost like... It's practically like here. I know Ragnarok is not the same as the apocalypse. But like... It's the Norse mythology equivalent of our apocalypse. Like, the end times, everything's going to absolute crap. Christmas ruined Norse mythology. Why did Christmas ruin it? Oh, Christians. Is the main villain in the first Avengers? But isn't he only a bit player in the first Avengers? He's leading an army that he borrowed from Thanos. Like, he's not even doing his own bidding. He's doing the bidding for someone else. The implications are not the same? Fair enough. I find it interesting how the All-Father Odin isn't even the creator of everything. He's like born into the world and then he becomes the god. Like, he's not the creator of the world. Whereas in like the Christian side of things, God created the world. It's kind of OP if you're that OP, right? You just create everything. It's gonna be interesting though. Real interesting. The sugar's gonna hit me in like a few seconds, hopefully. I feel I'll need it. The last boss of a game like this isn't just gonna be a boss, it's gonna be a gauntlet. Like, if they threw that gauntlet for us in the hell sequence, they'll throw a bigger one. And you guys mentioned there'll be 5 enemies at the same time. We've only encountered like 3, maybe 4. Probably 3. So, we'll at the very least have to fight 5 enemies at the same time for a while. And then get Hela. We're probably going to be... That ending sequence will probably be a minimum of 30 minutes. Non-stop. The last one took us like 30 minutes. This is the final boss. It's going to be at least 30 minutes. No chance they're just going to let us waltz through this door and fight a final boss. No chance in hell. No way it's gonna be that easy. Evil Kuma would come in handy. Only problem is I can't pick when it comes out. Be right back. Evil Kuma's literally got a mind of his own. He comes and goes. He's occasionally helpful and occasionally he's an asshole. Wait a minute, he's always an asshole. That's his thing. He's a really, really big asshole. If you watch Team America, and they're like, there's 3 types of people. Dicks, pussies, and assholes. Evil Kuma is definitely the asshole. Wait, he's a dick and an ass. How does that work? That is a good question, what's going to happen to her after this. I don't think she's even planning to make it out alive. She knows she can't get out alive. Alright, final door time. Something sad will happen to her by the end of the game. This entire game has been a sad thing. This entire game has been tragic. Told ya! Not gonna be that easy. Knew it! Now we're having some fun. Yeah. Gotta be careful. I do not want to lose just before the final boss. So we're up to 4. We haven't had 5 yet. Okay, this is our warm-up. I can do this. You know, she can swing a blade as she strafes. I love that. And my back is... Come on, guys, you got me surrounded. Cowardice disgusts me. Really? 4 of you and you just let me go like that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should have moved. That's what I get for getting... You can stab if you want. I just gotta keep my ears open in case someone comes behind me. This music is amazing! Who wants to die first? See, I'm right at the door now. I could just turn around. You guys are the worst gods I've ever met. Are you guys preventing me from going to the door? Or am I... What was that sound? We're so lucky these guys don't have archers in this game. But then again, the Vikings didn't really use archers that much. They saw it as dishonorable. Truth be told, they didn't have many good bowmen. That's why they called it dishonorable, because it was a pain in the butt for them. Meanwhile, the Europeans, they love their archers. Ironically enough, during this time period, the French had really good archers. You know, at this time, the French were very powerful. Oh, hello, buddy. It's been a while. Thanks for that. He's stronger, but he's slower. Oh. Oh, I see how they. Oh. Okay, I get it, boy. I get it, boy. I get it. I get what you want. I get it. You don't give a shit about these guys. I'll make your life easy. Come at me, bruh. Charge. Come on. Charge me. Do it. Take him out. You know you don't care. Come on. Come on. Come on, just charge them. Do it. Oh, what? You're doing the come at me, bruh? With your big bro behind you? Oh, you're coming out by yourself. In that case, I wouldn't want to disappoint you. Aww. Be with you in a moment, Beefcake. Wait, he doesn't. Oh, mother. Fine, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Okay, now we're talking. Sucks for you that these numbers don't help you because you guys don't want to hit each. Oh, I guess you do. Guess you've changed your mind. Fuck it, I said dodge, woman. Beefcake, can you do me a favor and charge your little brothers? Do me a real solid and just charge them, please. Come on. Either that or I'm... Oh. We have a volunteer! Works for me. Oh, now you've gone invisible. Fine, whatever. Hey, that is not gentlemanly. Putting a woman in a hard place and then... The only way I can materialize you. Okay, up. It took a lot of damage. This is not gonna be fun. Okay, I gotta slip past you guys. I said I gotta slip past you guys. No, not this way! God damn, this fucking camera angle! Up. I don't care what you heard. Okay, you want to charge me, so you charge me. Attaboy. Oh my god. Oh, mother... Wait, this is not 5, this is... Hey, you said 5! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Ah, fuck it. Oh, you got to be kidding! Guys, you said 5!
Take him down, now.
This targeting system is pissing me off. No! Up, 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 up.
Behind you! Focus. Now, focus. Behind you.
Oh, I hear an axe throw up.
Behind you.
Okay, we've got one injured guy, one enthusiastic guy, another injured guy, a big axe guy, a shield guy, and a ghost guy. Fuck this.
Behind you.
Why is this targeting system so robust? Look, just do yourself a favor and die. There you go, just did you a favor. Okay, we're down to 4. Anyone else get a respawn? Nice. Thank you for charging. I thank you for your valuable contribution to society.
It's nearly over.
Now, why didn't you charge them when there were 7? Change my mind. Okay, you want to do something valuable? Charge me now. Come on, I'm in range. Just charge me. Charge, 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 charge. Really? Now you don't want to... Oh, fucking make up your mind. If they just say come to God, well, don't worry, I'll send you there in a moment. Backs to the wall again. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I was a little preoccupied. Oh, god damn it, I dodged out of the way. Well, that was a little premature. But it's okay, nothing I can't deal with. Okay, the big bro's down, which means the little bro's up. Time to play. Your turn. Oh, okay, you weren't down yet. Okay. Oh, god damn it. If I lose to a normal mob, this is just gonna be embarrassing. Okay, you're last. I get it. Hella's at the end of the bridge. We'll be there momentarily. Give me a second. Voices, now is not the time to be giving me that self-doubt crap. I'm a little busy. Bouncing around. Yes, if she sacrifices herself, you're also fucked. You're a package deal, you know? Get one Sonya, what's her name again? Get 10 voices free. Fine. Another one, sure. It's not like I haven't killed you a dozen times already. Think of yourself as a... I'm sorry, buddy, but you're the least challenging one here. Hey, you can't even hit me. Kind of embarrassed. Wait a minute, what's that on my left? Yeah, you know what? You guys just stand there and watch. See, this is how you kill a big guy. And now I kill you anyway. Okay, I go back a little bit, reset a little bit, take these guys out a little bit.
End it now. This is nearly
Odin is a poor excuse of a god that fails in every conceivable way. And this is apparently his sword. Doesn't jack shit. See? Even if I charge it up, it does nothing. Ah! Okay, now you, on the other hand, are a challenge. You've got half the brain to throw an axe, but... Why did the music stop? I need some of that epic Viking shit.
take him down. Take him down. Get it down.
Oh, come on, give me a break, guy.
Focus now. You can do this.
Why are you invisible?
Focus, focus. You're stronger than me. He's gone.
I am getting so sick of you motherfuckers.
Finish the quick.
I knew this was coming. I clearly said it. It's gonna be at least 30 minutes of non-stop bullshittery. And here it is. Ladies and gentlemen. A buffet of... Oh, come on. Get up, 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 get up.
It's not over. It's not over. You can do it.
Can you dodge?
Down. Finish it.
That was one hell of a combo. Are we done? Finally! Why a sword? Because a sword is a symbol of status. Vikings didn't really use swords that much because not many people knew how to craft them. So if you had a sword, sometimes it was more symbolic of your rank because it takes someone much superior blacksmithing to make a good sword than it does to make an axe. That's why. A sword is a symbol of royalty and power. Well, it's not the sword of Odin, it's just a fucking sword. Okay, here we go. What now? That was the final gauntlet, by the way. Don't let on bridge. That only took us 20 minutes. Door. And if it turns out to be another door behind the door, I swear to fucking God. Finally, something cool.
What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
You get recycled.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Senua,
Turn back.
Stop. Stop her. Why is she simply going? Stop. Senua, stop.
Senua,
What
stop.
happens to us?
No one wants to die. What's that? Is that a mirror? Is that a mirror?
Why won't she stop? To die, she won't stop. 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 Stop.
Turns out that the Odin of this particular universe was weak and stupid.
I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
The voices just stop.
Stop. Stop. I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them.
Yeah?
They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
Do I have to fight myself?
Was I?
Oh, fuck.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Wait, did you just get rid of the voices? Holy fucking shit. So this was your therapy?
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor.
Chills,
Clear
man.
dividing lines.
Oh, chills.
Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
The voices stopped and we're hearing her for the first time. Holy shit, there's no more voices. Holy shit. Ah, I'm getting so many chills right now. Oh boy. Please don't make me find all those symbols. I will literally kill myself. They burn her at the stake?
Do you see it, Senua?
Told you that was a dad.
Do you see the darkness?
Yeah,
It is fear and suffering.
the fucking you.
You can see it.
Holy fucking shit!
I remember it clearly now.
Well, that explains your trauma.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you.
You traumatized this girl, you fucking idiot!
You understand, Senua?
She has no limbs?
I do understand.
You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
They tortured her, clearly. In this part, there's supposed to be a scene if you collected all the story stones, but since you didn't, I can tell you. We can always find it. But fuck me, that explains the trauma. They tortured her mother, they tortured her. He tortured her entire childhood. That, mixed with her mental fucking...
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
This guy's the fucking sicko.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
Behind you.
Fuck, man. He threw it right through him.
Careful, Sam.
This fucking music, man.
Watch out.
Here comes the copyright strike. It's beautifully haunting, though. What the fuck? I wanted to charge this guy, not the guy behind her. This targeting system, but whatever. I'll live with it. Can you guys make up your fuck? I hear another one. Dodge! And this guy doesn't hit the other guys. I am not getting a fucking game over.
Watch out. Behind you. Careful, Simon. Watch out.
I can't somehow... I wish these guys could hit each other. The way they're going, they would knock each other out, which would make my life 10 times easier. See what I mean? You just charge through them. I gotta watch out for this guy. He's the biggest threat. These other guys? Fuck that shit. I'm not even worried about the other guys. I can just dodge them. Look, I get it. You want to be the center of the... Man, these guys don't even deserve evil Kuma. This is some Devil May Cry 3 hell sequence trip. Ooh, did you just stab him in the dick?
I can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place.
Ah, it's a second circle. Wow. Here we go, round 2.
I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Shut up, daddy.
You said that it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You killed Dillion, didn't you?
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here.
Here we go. Round 2.
Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on.
Ah, here we go, a boss. I remember you. What was the sequence to you again? Oh yeah, I dodged too soon. Wait, now you're okay, sure, why not? Hey, at least I'm fighting one at the same time. You'll have no complaints from me on that. I spoke too soon. Oh, sure, why not? 1 second, puppy dog. I'm a little busy here. Be with you momentarily. Hey, come on, guy. Fine, you want my undivided attention. You got it. Hey, just being a dickhead, mate. You're weaker than your predecessor because your predecessor couldn't get slashed on the sides. The puppy just became this guy. Sure, why not? It's almost as if I'm in her fucking subconscious again. If this is your psyche, I can see where your problems are coming from. I just saw...
Dillian! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me.
One of those
You
boss
have
fights where if you
him.
die, you get a game over.
Scott, Dillian is dead. Let him go now. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
Okay, here we go.
You betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of you, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Gideon.
Wow, somebody's jealous. He wants his daughter all to himself.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is doable.
Watch out.
Be with you in a moment.
Watch out.
He just hit him! Fucking love that. I'm not hiding behind your men anymore. I'm slaughtering them. And then I'll slaughter you. I'll slaughter you, then them. I don't really know anymore. Oh, right in the stomach. Uh-oh. God, this is getting worse. Good, hit him. Never liked him anyway.
Watch out.
Come on. God, those earthquakes! You guys said 5, I keep counting 6. Not now.
Behind you.
That's 7. You know what? I'm gonna kill all your buddies first, and you can hit them if you want. Okay, you hit me instead. Fine. These earthquakes are pissing me off. Oh, come on, targeting system. Get on. No! Fuck off.
You're killing yourself.
Fuck you. I'll kill you instead. Run. Move, move, move! I'm not letting go. This is not a Disney game!
Let go of your battle.
Get up!
You don't have to fight anymore.
Shut up, subconscious! Suck my dick! Wait, if my subconscious did suck my dick, would that be masturbation or sex? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We can answer that later. Why'd the music stop? I need a soundtrack. That's it. That's more like it. Thank you. Shut up!
Stop. You're killing yourself.
Mira, I need your power! These fucking tremors! These fucking tremors. Can you guys hit each other, please? How many did we kill yet? How long till I get my mirror back? Stupid tremors. I'm quicker. God damn it.
Watch out.
You guys just keep coming. This is like gamer hell. And I can't even predict the tremors, and they happen at any time. And they only happen to me! As soon as I get out of this, I'm calling for a refund for Odin's sword. It's a load of shit.
Watch out. Watch out.
Odin's sword is false advertising. It's a load of shit. A sword that could slay a god, my ass. It's like sword that can slay a god. That is technically true, but then that's assuming that all swords can slay a god. It's like one of those Excalibur things where it's like maybe it was not the sword itself that was legendary, but maybe the person wielding it. I don't know. Some shit like that. Maybe I'm the fucking tremors. Maybe I'm the legendary one. I don't know. Hey, Senua, pro tip, stab them in the dick. Doesn't matter how tough they are. A stab in the dick is a stab in the dick.
Behind you. Watch out. Watch out.
Wait a minute, this is more than 7! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Watch out. Behind you.
You killed 30 at least.
Senua. Let go of
No! Not letting go of shit.
Be careful, Senua.
They just keep playing that music on loop.
Behind you.
God damn, the worst time to get a trap. No, up.
Senua. You're killing yourself.
And I can't hit this Hella thing.
Watch out.
But this is what the 300 Spartans would have felt like.
You're surrounded.
Except with less earthquakes.
Watch out. Behind you.
I must be on at least 40.
Let go of Dillion.
Shut up! Just
Go of your battle.
not letting go of jack shit. Worst time to get this.
Watch out.
They always give me 2 shields, 2 normals, 1 berserker, 1 guy with an axe. And the earthquakes. A million fucking earthquakes. And the Windows update in 30 minutes. Fuck off, Windows. I disabled your automatic updates. No means no, Bill Cosby. I can't read the comments right now. I've got a bloody Windows update screen and I can't click it off until I finish this. Oh, this game's working against me like a motherfucker. Up, 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 up.
Let go. I'm going to die. Let go, Senua.
Stop telling me to let go. I don't wanna.
Stop.
I'm not stopping. Fuck off! Oh my god!
Let go. Go, Senua. I'm going to die. Watch out.
The earthquake just happens as he's charging me. And happens just as he strikes. Are we on 40? Are we on 50? Are we on 60? I don't know. I lost count.
Let go of your battle. You don't have to fight anymore.
Why is she getting weaker? It's giving me a timer of 25 minutes. Windows, fuck off. I disabled Windows auto updates. I disabled it on the system and guess what? It restarts. Windows loves to force their updates. And then they fuck up your internet. And then you have to reformat the PC. Like, it's fucked up. Windows fucks up their own update. You as the consumer suffer.
Watch out. Watch out. Behind you.
And I hate how I have to auto lock. Move, move, move.
You've done enough.
I haven't done enough. Fuck off.
Watch out.
I don't want to give up. I'm a gamer.
Careful, Senua.
You're not joking? Boomers, don't give up. I could do this all day, motherfuckers. I'm not even in my final form. Fine. Fine.
Let go, Senua. Let go of
Fine. Fine. I better not restart. I'm gonna kill everyone here if I have to.
If you're alive, and there's no darkness, then you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save doing it. After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release
Is that even his head? Like, if I see a cabbage, I'm gonna be pissed. because I've got nothing left. No fear, no hate. No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness.
autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is like the darkness. Wait. What is it? It feels it's different. It feels okay. Is it okay?
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Girls, man.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
Oh wow, this song is gonna hit the copyright strike hard. I remember in the trailer. It hit it like a 747. Oh shit! So this was basically her having to learn how to let go. That is one hell of a thing. It's unfortunate that this song causes so many issues with copyright, because we had it in the trailer and I tried to ask them nicely, can we use it? And then it's like, the game company's cool with it, but the music company that owns the right to the songs isn't. So this song is gonna cause so many things. I gotta keep talking over it. Hopefully you can hear it in the background. It's in the trailer, it's in the Accolades trailer. You can actually hear it at the end. So I might have to really quickly turn off the music. Can I turn off the music? It won't let me do it. No, I can't turn the music off. No, I might just have to do this. I might have to do this to stop the music. I'm sorry. Shit, the HD 60 Pro is doing it now. Fuck. I set up my computer too well. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? This. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn off the music. It will cause so many issues with the copyright. I'm listening to it in the background. You can see it in the Accolades trailer. It's the next video in the playlist if you want to see it. But holy shit, so this entire journey was her trying to deal with this. So this whole story was her dealing with the loss. Yeah. This replay will be done in a few hours, Elaine. It just takes it a little bit to process. I just turned off the music because copyright would screw it. But it's very fitting. It's very fitting. It's in the Accolades trailer. You can actually watch it. It's in the next video in the playlist. It's the one with all the messages from fans. So basically the whole journey is her dealing with loss, it seems, and accepting it. But I picked up on it midway through the game that the darkness was her father and the abuse and everything that must come as a result of it. And her father was fucking fucked up. He tortured her mother and burned her. So we saw when she was being burnt, her legs were missing, her arms were missing. She must have been tortured like shit. He was like a druid, she said. And he tortured his wife and tortured his... He was fucked up? Like, and it begs the question, like, his mother had psychosis and she could see, you know, shapes in nature and probably had schizophrenia and all this. But what about her father? Her father he was gone. Yeah, the death of Dillian triggered a hard psychotic episode. Yeah, that makes sense. But like, it begs the question: did her father also have psychosis? Because either that or he was just gone, like murdering your wife, torturing your daughter, isolating her from the outside, brainwashing her into believing. Her father sold out the village to the Vikings? It would not surprise me. Is there a video that I could watch? I'm guessing this is the sequence that plays if you collected all the runestones. Fuck! It really goes to show how much our childhood impacts our, you know, psyche. I mean, I remember I told you guys as a kid, I used to be really scared of the dark. And I used to have reoccurring nightmares because when I was a kid, whenever I came home, I used to run in the house and hide. And even stop my breathing when my parents and, you know, the woman from next door that was basically like my grandmother would search for me, and I'd sneak up behind them and scare them. And so they told me stories about this thing that lives in the dark and in the corners and in the closets where I used to hide. And so I had these nightmares, reoccurring nightmares, even into my teens, where this thing would just, you know, if I opened the wardrobe, it would grab me and it would literally just like pull me in. And so basically I used to be terrified, and my reoccurring nightmare used to be that I used to basically try to struggle from the bedroom to get to the living room to get help from my parents. And as I got older, I got bigger and I could drag it further and further to the living room. And I'm talking about hundreds, if not thousands of this reoccurring nightmare. I used to have troubles getting to sleep. I was that petrified. And then eventually it just ended when I pull it to the living room and they're in shock. They don't help me. And so the next time I had it and this thing grabbed me, I just grabbed it by the throat and just basically choked it to death. And then I no longer had this issue. And sort of I found that in my nightmares, you shouldn't run away. You should just face it head on. And that was my sort of thing. So things in childhood really do affect you, like significantly. I know from personal experience. And it was pretty fun. I could sort of understand telling kids these little stories like you shouldn't go out at night, you know, to protect them from A, unsafe people, and B, you know, like animals and wolves and things like that. Skip to 30 seconds. Okay, let me see what it's called, and I'll possibly be able to find so we can all watch it. So it's called Hellblade Ending with All Runes bonus cutscene. Okay, amazing, amazing. That was amazing. We did it. We did it. All right, let's quickly go on YouTube, see if we can find that thing called Hellblade Ending with All Runes bonus cutscene. Let me get that open here so we can watch. So yeah, that was pretty much what they did to me to stop me playing from the dark. And it didn't really help that I saw some fucked up shit in Bosnia. And it didn't really help that my country was also bombed while I was a kid. So not nearly as bad as Senua. Like, not even fucking close. But I used to have plenty of nightmares and whatnot. Okay. Hellblade. Hellblade, and it's called Ending with All Runes. There is no continue option. They make you do it again. There's nowhere to continue. You know what I mean? ASMR commentary? Really? Really? Ending with... I can't believe people are like, oh, we're gonna do an ASMR ending, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, this is a game that's telling a story. This is not about your fucking ASMR crap. Like, for fuck's sake, guys. Like, can you not appreciate the story? For the love of God. 30 seconds. We're here to experience this story, not bloody... I don't understand people sometimes. Can they not respect a story? Like, Jesus. Right, here we go. 30 seconds.
Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
We must have missed 1 or 2 runes. Oh wait, yeah, you guys can hear it. Let me put it from a -12 to a 0 so you guys can hear it. What even is AMSR? It's like when people are making noises, like me going. Some people like that shit.
The man I was before Druth. Was a true coward, Senua.
I hope that's not her dad.
He was well traveled. I spoke both their tongue and ours. So they took me as a slave. I thought I could help to broker peace. Or at least stay their hands from slaughter. But under torture, I did no such thing. I led them to the treasures and slaves they sought. But I wasn't the only one. Another came to the Northmen willingly, offering a bargain, a man in black from your lands. And he was offered safe passage for his treason. In the end, Senua, it isn't the gods that cause us so much suffering, but those closest to us.
I'm here for Dillian.
So her father did it. That's fucked. Friend from the woods, the one who told her stories about the Norsemen. Yeah, that's Druth. And her father, fucking... Poor fucking wow. Her life was fucked from the beginning. I can't complain about jack shit that happens in my life. And people have had it worse than this. People are born into slavery. People are born with disease. People starved. Like, fuck, we've got no excuse in the West to complain about anything, to be honest. We've got food on our tables, a warm bed, shelter. Like, I mean, I get that this story, it's not like a story where you're supposed to have, you know, happy endings and all that. It's a very real thing. It's, you know, it's a story of a person going through something, and she's going through this psychotic episode after the death of her lover. And I can completely understand that we all grieve in our own way. And in her case, she was unfortunate enough to have a mental illness, which, you know, with the death acted as a catalyst. And here we go. Here's the result. Here's the episode, right? This is an episode. This is a episode in her life, which is filled with episodes. Obviously not as bad as this, but Like, you know, and look at this. There's no continue. It's a new game. And that's clever. Because, you know, we've gone to the end of the journey. What are you going to continue into? It's a smart game. It doesn't throw you items to collect. It doesn't give you the, you know, currency. It doesn't give you like these insane achievements, unless I'm wrong. You know, like, I'm guessing the achievement that we missed out on was collecting all the things. Let's take a look. Progress. So it's not an achievement hunter thing or anything like that. We probably missed out. Yeah, hidden trophy. That's the one that we lost. It's very rare. Only 10% of people have done it. It's none of that. Oh, you can go back and find it. You know, here it is. It's just missed out on 2 trophies. It's not one of those, you know, games. It's an experience. It's like, yeah, if you want the full story, you know, get all those runes, and there you go. You have that extra 1-2 minutes that bridges it all. And I think that's unbelievably clever. I can imagine finishing this game and being an achievement hunter that wants to get, you know, the final few trophies, and then you realize her father was the one that basically fucked up her entire life and her entire village's life. Like, at the end of the day, the main villain is the father, right? He took a woman to be his wife, and instead of loving and supporting her, he treated her like absolute shit and sacrificed her to the god. Like, what kind of fucked up excuse is that? You know? So he takes this woman to be his wife, and he keeps drilling in her head that the darkness is in her and will take over and do all these things. That is absolute shit. And then he has a daughter with this woman that he does the absolute same thing. He tortures the living shit out of this girl while she's a child, traumatizing her in multiple ways, and then tortures her mother to death and burns her. I mean, that is fucked up. Yeah, Becky, we're finished. But that is... that is, like... And then sells out his entire... Like, this man is scum. It makes me wish that there is a hell, because this type of degenerate human being... I can't even say it's a human being. It's just... It's like I said earlier about honor killings. Honor killings are retarded. Like, look, I can understand in the old country, you know, it's like, oh, he killed, you know, my son, I kill him, or something like that. It's a very primitive way of system in society, right? Before we actually had laws and, you know, a proper society, we had farms, we had villages, we had kingdoms. It was not like it is now, where we can use our brains and, you know, tell the difference between something that happened accidentally and something that was done maliciously. Now, I can understand if there was, you know, like a serial killer in the old country or the old times that's going around killing people. You know, he killed your wife, or he killed your son, or he killed someone related to you. I can completely empathize, understand, and even, without sounding like a psycho, support the fact that you want to put this motherfucker out of his misery so he doesn't do it to anyone else. I can completely understand that, and I'm sure a lot of people will. But say, for example, I'll just use this example from... Vikings, you know, in season 4, there's basically this new village that's being made, and, you know, this young kid keeps picking on this other young kid, and during one of the times where he's picking on this other kid, he ends up, you know, pulling a knife or something, and then he ends up tripping over, getting stabbed, and dies. So obviously it's this kid that's picking on this other kid, and the kid that was picking on the little kid pulls out a knife to threaten him or something, and then in the struggle, you know, they trip and he gets himself stabbed. So clearly it's not the other guy's fault, right? He's clearly the victim in all this. And what happens? Because of honor killing, the young kid dies. So the young kid that's clearly a victim dies. Whereas today, where we have a brain, if this kid's going around picking and threatening people and he ended up getting himself killed, we wouldn't put the other kid up, you know, on the stake and burn him or murder him or send him to jail. It wasn't his fault. That would have never happened if the other kid didn't do that. So he's not meant to be a father or husband. Yeah, well, here's the thing that fucks me up about society in general, right? You could be... You can't drive a car without a license. You can't, do a lot of things in life without the proper training, without the proper certification, without, something. Whereas fucking people up for life, you can do, without anything. Okay, fair enough, they're assholes. But being a parent, something that is supposed to be not only a gift, I'm not saying it's a gift like you need to be privileged in order to get it, but I mean like having a child is a gift, right? It's not like you don't just waltz over to the store and pick up a kid on your way home. It doesn't work that way. It's a process in life where A, you need a partner, B, they need to conceive, C, the child needs to grow for 9 months, needs to be born, and then, you're responsible for this human life. It's a responsibility. It's a gift. You've brought a life into the world. You should cherish it. You should love it. You should raise it, And then there's motherfuckers like this that shouldn't have partners to begin with because they're so fucked up. So the way I see it, this guy that's a druid, right? Who did he take advantage of? A poor woman that has a mental illness of no fault of her own, who could have one way or another, been swayed to stay with him. A, because maybe no one else would want her. B, because he took advantage of her or something like that, right? It doesn't seem like a loving relationship. It's a relationship of abuse and use, and I can only imagine, if he's spreading rumors about his daughter, that she's consumed by the darkness, and so no one will talk to her, what's to say he didn't do the same thing about his wife? It fucks me up. Adoption is a thing. I know. But even adoption, it's something you gotta value. It's not like this. It's not as simple as, I want to buy an app, I'll just buy it on the phone, on the spur of the moment sort of thing. It's something of significance. It's a life. People just don't value it. It fucks me up about society. It was all about control. Exactly. It was abuse. It was abusive in nature. It wasn't even the type of control like, you're a parent, you're looking after your kid, so you make sure the kid doesn't have access, to the knives in the kitchen or the iron or the oven, like control that's beneficial. It was the abusive control. This game is a journey. It's not one of those happy journeys where I could say at the end of it, like, she lived happily ever after. She's basically going through life and fighting these battles alone. She is alone. Her entire life is going to be a battle. And especially in those times. She's got no village, and even if she did, no one would... She's alone. In a time where there was no one that would look after you. She will probably scavenge or starve or have to hunt for the remainder of her life. Or if she's lucky, she'll find, some village or some family that will, integrate her as part of the group. It's sad. Things like this make me scared to get a partner. Well, that's why I always, tell people, and my philosophy is, you should never hurry up to get married. Because that's where most marriages end in failure, right? You shouldn't get married unless you've known each other for years. And even then, you should first live with each other. And you should have arguments. I'm not saying you should have arguments like you should pick fights with your partner. But you need to see what your partner is like when the chips are down. When the going gets tough, you have to see who they really are. Anyone can be the nicest, the sweetest person in the world during the honeymoon phase, right? The honeymoon phase is absolute shit. It's the best part of the relationship because you barely know each other. You're having fun with each other because you don't know each other. And everything's a new experience. And you're humping each other like rabbits. Alright, let's be honest. Like, the honeymoon part of the relationship is called the honeymoon part of the relationship for a reason. The only other honeymoon period in the relationship is going to be maybe the week you have off after you get married, where you're humping like rabbits again. That's about it. After that, it's all uphill. So you got to see who your partner is when the chips are down. It's a little bit like, you got to admit, the Joker kind of had it right. When the chips are down, you see who the real person is. When people are about to die, you see who they are. Same thing when people are angry. You got to see who they are. right? And a person that is kind and loving is not going to attack you or insult you in an argument. They're going to try to overcome the issue. If they truly care about you, they're not going to point the finger and say it's your fault. They're going to be like, okay, I understand the situation. I see your point of view. Let's, resolve the issue, not have issues with the person. So say, I don't know, I forgot to do something. Say, Hutchins working all day and I was supposed to do something like, I don't know, clean the house, take out the trash, do the laundry or something, right? I forget it. She comes home and she's angry. Okay, fine. She's upset. I understand. It's an emotional response. You've been at home all day doing what you enjoy, playing video games. I've been working, right? And she's upset about it. Now, there's two choices I could make. I could A, go, oh, FF this, FF that. You do this as well. You do that. Which is me responding emotionally and creating an issue with the other person. Or I could be like, oh, okay, this is what needed to be done. This is what I forgot. Cool. I understand the issue, right? I'm sorry about that. I'll make it up to you. I'll do this. I'll do that. That's resolving the issue. The other one is having an issue with the other person. And over years, these things will build up. So imagine if you have this regular thing of one partner not caring about the other. Over many years, this will bottle up, bottle up, bottle up, bottle up, and the relationship will go to absolute shit. Same thing like in, say, anger management, when you had, what was his name? Adam Sandler and the other guy, Jack Nicholson, right? Jack Nicholson tells Adam Sandler there's two types of angry people. You've got, this guy that walks into a store and is yelling at the cashier about not taking the coupon. That's the problem with, the coupon, right? And you have the store clerk that just takes it every day, bottles it up, and then, after a few years snaps and murders everyone in the store. That's the thing. Everything is an excuse not to give children to adoption. They prefer them to live in an orphanage surrounded by adult bullies. It's fucked up in so many ways. And then there's people that adopt kids to make money from the government that gives them subsidies, which is for families to look after these kids. And then there's people doing homestay as well with international students, getting money from the government, getting money from the parents from overseas, and then they don't look after them properly and they just do it to... Humans are fucked up. And it boils down to the motivation why they do it. Greed. Control. Ego. There's no real reason for one person to want to control another if there wasn't a degree of pleasure in doing it. And that's either coming from greed, because you control resources and have power over another person, or ego, where you feel superior to another person. Both of which, when you rationally, think about it, don't make sense. Well, that's the thing. You want to be a writer so you can gain influence over kids, but that's why kids, listen to music. Like, say, for example, I used to listen to a lot of, say, Eminem and, Marilyn Manson and all these other bands that people label as bad, right? Because if you look at them from the outside, yeah, one dresses and has a white eye contact lens and he dresses very gothically. I get it, right? And the other one's a white rapper that talks a lot about drugs, alcohol, and, murdering hookers. But if you look at some of the songs, they really chime with the kids that are listening to it. Like one song's about, all the abuse he underwent from his mother, who only used him and abused him. And that sort of, resonated with me. And you've got the other one that talks about how religion gives you control and misleads you and other stuff. And that resonated with me growing up in an Orthodox high school where people were hypocrites. So kids always find something that speaks to them. They need it, whether it be video games, whether it be music, whether it be books. It's an escape from their reality. It's those kids that don't escape it that end up, unfortunately, either taking their own lives or turning to substance abuse because they need a way out. And your ex was all about control. That is not a relationship you want to be in. That is not where you want to be. I can completely understand the fear of, having someone when you have a bad experience like that. But there are good people in the world that would appreciate you for who you are. The hard part is actually finding those people. And the way I operate is I'm very slow to trust people and I'm very slow to let people in because I've been burnt so many times, and I completely understand that. But I found that some people, you know, even if you don't take them up on their offer to go out and spend time with them, some people just never go away. Some people are always there with an open door policy, and those people are typically the ones that actually like you for who you are. Because if someone likes you for who you are, and they, you know, don't come to a barbecue or a dinner or a, you know, outgoing place when you invite them, you're not going to stop inviting them. You're always going to give them that invitation. Whether they take it or not is up to them. And if they arrive, you're happy about it, you know? That's why I try to have an open door policy with people. I don't close the door on people. People basically just close the door on me. I'm nice to everyone. I try to be nice to everyone. I try to respect everyone. I try to give everyone the level of dignity and respect they deserve. If they turn out to be an asshole, that's on them, right? They've basically lost me. You know? So, if everyone in the world had that level of courtesy and respect towards others, half the problems we have wouldn't exist. Half the problems are caused because people can't, you know, get over something and just treat someone with a little bit of respect and dignity. How many lives could be saved, you know, if parents were nicer to their kids, or teachers paid attention to their students, or simple things. Someone could be having the worst day of his life, and a little act of kindness could be the difference between them, you know, going home and living for the rest of their life, or killing themselves on the way home. And it happens. And it happens. Like, I don't know if it's true, but there was basically like this story of this person that, you know, just turned out to be nice to this kid in high school. And many years later, this kid basically ended up telling the person that that day I was planning to kill myself. And because you were nice to me that day, I ended up deciding not to kill myself. And so this little act of kindness can mean the difference between life and death in someone else's life. This little act of kindness. Just this little thing. It was a story about this kid on the bus that's always sitting by himself, always getting picked on. And this other kid one day just decided that one day to be his friend, because he didn't have any other friends, and he ended up saving a life. A little thing like that, a little thing to you, like, you know, how often do you say please and thank you to the people in the store when you buy things from them? I always do, because I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end. I try to crack jokes and be friendly with them, not because I have to, not because I get paid for it, but because, you know, like, try to be human with people. People aren't machines. They're not robots. They're not disposable. They have feelings. You know, someone could be having the shittiest day ever, and you asking them, how are you? You know, I'm good. How are you? You know. It's so simple. It's so little. You know, I had this one experience, and I never want to bring this up. I never really want to say it, because I feel like I'm tooting my own horn. But, like, I was in the city. And in the city, we have this big intersection. It's about 6 or 8 lanes in the city, right? And there's this particular light there that didn't stay on green for long enough. And I saw this basically blind person waiting for it, and I could see they were a bit nervous because, you know, they have a cane and they basically work on memory, and there's so many sounds, so they don't really know where they are. And they were looking to cross it, and they just missed crossing it the last time. I'm there waiting on the light, and, you know, everyone just, like, moves. And so while everyone was walking, I could see this person nervous. They're waiting for this light, but they're nervous to cross it. I ended up grabbing this person's hand and walking them to the other side of the street. And then just walking away without saying anything. Now think about this for a minute. Someone that you can't see, you don't know who it is, and you're blind and you're worried and you're scared and you're nervous, just helped you cross the road. They may interpret it as anything. They can determine it as, you know, divine intervention or just something. But it makes no difference to me. I was going to cross the road anyway. It might maybe slow down my crossing by 5 seconds. 5 seconds! But he made a huge difference in this person's life. They could have gotten nervous and, you know, crossed the road and, like, gotten hit by a car, or, like, anything could have happened. Anyway, so I told this story to a friend of mine. It was, like, an experience that basically blew my mind. And then he cracked the joke, like, imagine if you went and make him think that the road's crossing and he gets hit by a car. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And so this was a friend of mine that I was friends with for, like, many years. And I'm like, mate, that's fucked up. And it's like, oh, it's just a joke. I'm like, come on, man. And this is a friend of mine that used to get beat up by his brother when he was, in early high school. So his elder brother used to beat the shit out of him when he found out he was gay. And so basically I was his only friend online that basically he sort of mentioned he was having a rough time and he was sort of almost over the edge. And because I used to play with him every night at home, on the computer, I used to play World of Warcraft from my house, which was when it was shit. I hated my life and he hated his life. We used to play together and that got him through it. It also got me through it. But then I see on the other end that he sort of lost touch with that side of himself where he could empathize with the suffering of others. He sort of turned into one of the assholes, you know what I mean? He sort of lost that empathy. And I was like, you should know better. It's like, out of all people, you should get it. After what you've been through. Life is... Yeah, MatPat. That's the story. Yeah, that's MatPat's story. I remember. Yeah, thanks, Becky. That was MatPat. I heard similar stories before, but that was MatPat's story. And it was... Yeah. It's just a joke is always a justification. I can understand jokes, right? I could get when someone says a joke that some people find funny and some people don't. I totally get it. I've said those in the past too. But when it's something like that and you're sharing like a profound experience that has, changed your view on the world, it's something that you got to handle a little more delicately. It's like this game, for example, and you had like, how many fucking YouTubers were, they had like, they had like tags like ASMR ending reaction and shit like that. I can understand if they're like ending reaction, emotional reaction, but they're putting fucking tags like ASMR. No one's in this game for fucking ASMR. This has nothing to do with ASMR or music or soundtrack. Yeah, the music, the soundtrack is amazing, but no one's here to listen to your fucking voice. They're here to go through this. And you don't treat it with respect because you've got this ego where you think your voice is a gift from God. Humans just... And it was another thing, I sort of remembered, humans are just fucked up. Life is hard and the human race can be awful to each other. Humans are fucked up. Humans are such a huge problem. And I really had this problem in high school because, we were taught religion and Christianity as part of our, like learning because it was an Orthodox school. And I was one of those kids that was very inquisitive. Since I was a child, and that's something that I haven't lost, but it's something that they try to put out, right? They didn't want me asking questions. I got in trouble many times for asking questions. I got in trouble in English class for asking questions in regards to the Columbine shooting. My questions were in terms of what caused it. Why were they being picked on? Like they obviously branded it as a horrible event, which it was, but they were so focused on the kids being evil that they missed that these kids were abused at both school and home. They were treated like absolute shit. The teachers treated them like shit. The jocks treated them like shit. One of their friends ended up getting like run over or something years earlier. So obviously they didn't just wake up one morning and say, I'm going to shoot up the school. They got there through years of abuse and being picked on and teachers not doing their jobs. And no one wanted to see this as a symptom of a much larger problem in society, being that the school system has all these classes and tiers where based on your sports performance or how rich you are, you get slotted with either you're a popular kid or you're that kid that everyone picks on to make themselves feel better. No, they didn't want to look at it that way and study how they could improve the school system. Instead, they wanted to demonize these two kids, which, yes, they did something fucking horrible, but they got there because they were abused for many years and they wanted to get vengeance. They were angry, and they expressed that anger through murder. And one thing that they fail to mention, and I actually brought this up in English class and I was actually kicked out for it, was if they were so vengeful, why did they spare a few people? And they're like, what are you talking about? It's like there was a kid in the library one of the kids, the kid with long hair, he had a shotgun. He came under the desk, and there was this kid hiding under the desk. And he was like, he looked at him, pointed the gun at him, and the guy's like, "Are you gonna kill me?" And he's like, "Nah, go home, man." Because that was the one kid that actually said hello to him a few days ago. One of the only kids that said hello. How are you doing? And because of that, he was spared. Everyone else was fucking shot. So if these kids were pure evil, why did they spare someone? I'm not saying they're justified in murdering others, but I'm just bringing up the point that they could have analyzed the situation and actually done something with it that could have probably prevented the next 50 school shootings. But no, it's easier to demonize something. It's just easier because it's no one's fault, right? If it's a demon, it's no one's fault. It's a little bit like religion. Just demonize everything. Yeah, lack of faith. They do that in the US. I asked a lot of questions in religious class. Like, I was too bored to read the Bible, but I understood the philosophy, so I always aced my religious exams and essays. But I always asked questions like, you know, they were saying that the devil was cast out, you know, from paradise because he disobeyed God, and it was like, you know, he hated humans because we were flawed. And I'm like, but aren't we flawed? I was like, oh yeah, but we're made in the image of God. It's like, yeah, but we're still flawed. Look how we're behaving. Maybe he was proving a point and he was right. Maybe that was the problem. He asked too many questions. So, society in general is just... We as a species are... We don't learn. We don't care. We have access to information. People can be taught, but people just don't care. Teachers give up. Parents give up. They cut corners. The kids don't get raised properly. The kids don't adjust to being in a society. Kids in a society that aren't disciplined properly pick on other kids and victimize them. And we have this perpetual self-fulfilling cycle of hatred. You must go and make dinner. Fair enough. This is an awesome playthrough. Thank you. I appreciate you guys had fun. We'll wrap it up here. We had a little bit of a talk at the end, but, you know, this is the sort of flow or thoughts that hits me after something like this. It brings up a lot of questions and a lot of discussion, which I hope you guys enjoy. I know you guys contribute to it quite a bit, so I can only imagine that you guys actually get something out of it as well. But life is an interesting thing. Life is an interesting thing, but you know, it's one of those things. I heard this in I heard it in a game. It's like, you know, don't give up on people. Which game was it? Right, yeah, it was MGS Portable Ops. Yeah, it was a pretty touching moment. It almost made me cry. But there was basically this girl, she ends up giving Big Boss a prophecy of the future. And, you know, she says everything, you know, your son will bring the world to ruin. Your son will save the world. And she's basically dying. And she's, you know, telling him not to give up on people and things like that. Because he's seen a lot of shit. Obviously, he doesn't heed the advice. But, like, she tells him not to give up on people. And she goes through this whole monologue and everything. And you see sequences from both the future games and prior to that, and you see how everything links together, and how even though the whole world is fucked up, you still gotta have faith in people, otherwise there's no point to anything that you do. So it sort of hit me. It's like one of those things, don't give up on people. Like, even if you've met some fucked up people, you shouldn't give up in all people. There are still good people out there, and by giving up on all people, you just sort of close yourself off from the opportunity to, you know, experience something amazing. Like, I can completely understand that you close yourself off and you're hesitant, but you don't want to completely lose faith in humanity, because if you lose that, life is just miserable. There are good people out there. I mean, by all means, don't, you know, trust people with everything straight off the bat, but at the very least, give people a chance. I mean, I'm the type of person that always expects people to betray him, but I have a group of friends who I've known for like 4 or 5 years, and I've yet to have my back stabbed. So I kind of trust them a fair bit. But, you know. You found life easier without religion because it dumbs you down? religion shouldn't be a replacement for logic. I believe empathy is a big part of it. If you can understand how a person feels, it becomes very easy to sort of be nicer to people because you understand how they see it. It's I found most people, especially in arguments, it's really wanting to be heard and have your point of view addressed that solves a lot of the issues in arguments. Sometimes the person just wants to be heard, and after that, they don't even care anymore about the issue. So, you know, that's where I came with the whole relationship thing, right? Don't marry someone unless you've had arguments, unless you have tough times, because you could see whether they're supportive and listen to you and help you get through it, or you get through it together, or if they just don't give a shit and walk away. That's the only way you can find out about someone. You got to spend some time with them, and you got to go through. I mean, if you're marrying someone and you're choosing to be a life partner with them till you die, there should be no rush, right? If you're going to be life partners till the end of your day anyway, why does it really matter whether you get married this year or next year or in 5 years? You've got the time. What's the rush? A few people are popping in now just as we've finished the game. We will do a highlight. I've got a few highlights, a few moments, a few crazy moments with Evil Kuma popping up. You just walk into a heartwarming moment. This tends to happen when we play a game with a lot of emotion. I feel awkward for just... Don't feel awkward at all. We're saying hello right back. It's just a shame that you came after we finished. It would have been awesome to have you here. But it's okay. We'll probably catch you at the next streams. Since Hellblade is now finished, I'm going to have to find what game to slot into Mondays. I don't think it'll be Mass Effect because the people that voted for Mass Effect can only turn up on Saturday and Sunday. I might have to slot something else in for Monday. I'll have to find something, but you know, there's always going to be the replay. And it's a very easy thing to catch up on, you know, 3-4 hour live streams. And we usually at the end of live streams I think we've had a good 40-minute discussion now about life in general and what sort of feelings and thoughts post-game came in. That's a good question. I think Mass Effect will take Saturday when we finish Zero Escape. So Mass Effect might take that slot. And then Saturday afternoon is Uncharted 2. Then Sunday is Undertale, followed up by Kingdom Hearts. Resident Evil 2 might be a fun game. It's Monday in Australia. Resident Evil 2 might be a fun game. It's something that I really want to play. And we also have Nier Automata, which we play on the other game I have, other day I have off. Whether it's, you know, Tuesday or Thursday or Friday, so it kind of changes. So we got heaps of games, but we also have The Walking Dead we gotta do. And we haven't even finished Red Dead Redemption. I'd really like to play Resident Evil 2, and we've only done one playthrough of Detroit Become. So many good games. It's Sunday for you? Yeah, you must be in the EU and US. That's how it works, it seems. You guys are one day behind by us, or we're one day in the future, however you want to say it. Want to talk after this, or are you gonna be busy? After this stream, I'm gonna have to do a few things. I was supposed to have an agent come in at 1 o'clock, so I was supposed to clean up after this, but the guy next door forgot the key, so the agent can't come in today. I love these conversations. Usually I have so much to say about this stuff, but for some reason when it comes to it in streams, my mind goes blank. Just go with the flow. You have your notifications on, so you try and make it next time. We schedule our streams at least a few days in advance. There's usually an event on the YouTube. But if you're in doubt, feel free to join the Discord because we have a live stream tab that has everything scheduled out a week ahead. And we also have Twitter where I post everything just before because the YouTube notifications don't always go off. But the best way is usually the Discord. We have a whole tab where I post the entire schedule. So basically, I'm going to be posting the schedule for the upcoming week. And then I'm going to have to post the day for Nier Automata. I will have to play a little bit of WoW because I'm not up to date on the story. I'm going to have to play a little bit of WoW. You have all these games I like Detroit, Red Dead. I have full Walking Dead. Walking Dead is actually Season 2 and 3 is not available in Australia, so I have to buy it from the American PSN store. So I have to send Matt some money and he'll get me a PSN gift card and I'll buy it. So it's a little tricky in Australia. We didn't even have Hellblade, believe it or not. This was not available. So if I go to the Australian PSN store, I believe this is the Australian one. You'll see that The Walking Dead is not available. It's a shame. I might not be able to do that. Can I do that? So let's go Walking Dead. I'll show you guys. It's not available. Welcome to Australia. Walking Dead. I don't know why. So we have The Walking Dead, the complete season. Can we get the collection? This must be my US account. So I have a US account and an Australian account where The Walking Dead is simply not available. I don't know why. So that's why I have 2 accounts. 2 accounts. Because I need them. Anyway, we'll see what we do. Oh yeah, this is the US one. This is the US one. Languages, English UK. Obviously, Americans will call it English UK. So anyway, thanks for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll pick something to put it in. I'll have to play somewhere. I usually play WoW in the afternoons. I don't necessarily have to schedule a stream for WoW with as much notice as these games, because WoW, most people know the story. WoW is more of a chill stream, because most of the people have played the story themselves, and I'm just doing it for the first time, and then we just have like discussions in general. So it's kind of a more chill stream, whereas these storyline streams I have to sort of schedule, because, you know, if people miss out, it's not exactly a chill stream. You can't just pop in and out of these ones. If you miss the previous, you can't really just pop in. The collection is the way to go. Unfortunately, I already bought season 1, so it might just be cheaper. Pre-release? Oh, lucky you. I bought the first season, so I'll see if it's worth buying the collection, because if I buy the collection, I'm rebuying the first season anyway. I bought the first season because I couldn't actually buy the second season at the time. So I might just buy season 2 and season 3 separately. So we'll do what we do. But thanks for coming, guys. I hope you enjoyed Hellblade. I am working on the highlights for many games because I am going to Japan in early March. So I more or less have a month to edit out a few highlights, and I need to release a few every week for you guys while I'm overseas to keep you guys entertained. So I gotta do the Walking Dead Season 1, I gotta do the Doki Doki, I gotta do the, did I do a Zero Escape? I gotta do a little bit of Red Dead Redemption, I gotta do, what else did I play? There's so many things. So I'll get to it. I'll schedule something for the next Monday stream. It won't be Mass Effect. Mass Effect will take the Zero Escape slot. So I don't know. Maybe I pop in Resident Evil, but I really want to play Resident Evil like ASAP, like fucking crazy. So I might do a sneaky stream in the afternoons. So we'll see what we get. But we also got to do MGS at some point as well, because I know you guys would really enjoy that. So many good games to play. So many good games to play. So we'll get around to it. I hope to see you guys then. Make sure you're following on Discord, because I will post the schedule there. Make sure you have your notifications enabled, because there will be events, but YouTube sometimes fucks it up. So just keep an eye open. It's usually the same times every week. And Twitter's also good, because I also tweet there before we go live. So till then, Ninja Kuma out. Bye. We might do Walking Dead. That's always a good pick, but it's usually good on Saturdays or Sundays, because, you know, everyone can join. So we'll see.